Yo, what's up? So originally this dual video was going to be about me testing Dragon Ruler Evos, right? But then something else happened which makes me think the video should be about something else. And this thing is, like, I always thought, right, because you know when Xyz monsters first came out, one of the first few sort of beat stick ones what came out was number 17 and number 30. And they both kind of were similar, that they both became 3000 attackers eventually with Leviathan Dragon. But I always thought Leviathan Dragon was, better, just because, the whole losing 2000 life points and you can't special summon monsters, I always thought that was the big downside. And yeah, this duel here is going to prove that. So here I probably would have said that they should have used Lightning Chidori, maybe, because, well, I don't know, they wouldn't know what I have, but I think Lightning Chidori would have set me back a little bit, maybe, but I still could search for either Tar or Westlow, so, but I want to draw Dark Hole, I want to draw Dark Hole, and Dark Hole, pretty good, over the last few formats people have been saying, oh no, I'm not using Dark Hole anymore. The professional duelists don't use Dark Hole because, things like Draco Sack and all these kind of cards, Dark Hole doesn't do anything because they just get all back. Or whatever. Those sort of things. But they're pretty much just repeating what other people think. And I actually forget about that blaster from Gold Sarcophagus because I never add it back, which I should have, but oh well. So yeah, number 30, Acid Golem of Destruction, 3000 by 3000 rock water. Yeah, he's pretty cool, but I drew a picture of him actually ages ago. It kind of came out a bit weird, and I actually lost the picture because I drew it on paper. But yeah, he was okay, but he is sort of skinnier than he should be. And his face sort of looked funny. But it still looked like, cause all the fingers he has? He has like little holes in the ends of his finger with acid coming out of it. Yeah, sort of looks weird. But it was okay as a first attempt. I just attempted it randomly because I'm not very good at drawing. But everyone was drawing at the time, so I was like, yeah, I draw Acid Golem. Because at the time I guess I thought he was cool. But yeah, I'm using Dragon Rulers with Hydrogeddon and Evols. And because I have Max C, I use Redox over Tempest. Although I have Draco Sack, so I could use Tempest, but it's a bit random. So Draco Sack is going to be, basically my plan was to stall out against Acid Golem, because the downsides, like, he's okay for OTK at the end of the duel, but I'd only ever use him if I knew that I have game, and most of the time Leviathan Dragon, the 500 difference isn't gonna make that much difference, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just gonna stall out against him for as long as I can, and for the most part it works pretty well. So I managed to get 2 level 4s, and I decided Maestrook. Once again, this is like the first time using the deck just after making it. Like I was just going to do another test video. So yeah, Maestrook and Draco Sack with 3 tokens, all protecting himself from being destroyed. So he decides to detach to save one more turn until he starts taking damage, but not sure if that was worth it. But oh well, I don't know, he probably would have still lost anyway, because Acid Golem's pretty downsidey. Too many downsides for that card, but oh well. I decided to tribute off a token so I could destroy his Spell Trap, and it was just at MSD, so it could have been something bad, like a torrential. And if he flipped up a torrential, then his acid golem would have been gone. Because pretty much this deck isn't very good. Well, I don't think it played very well, but you know, I got the rank 5 off, which is okay. But you know, here's just the first attempt at this. So basically, at this point, my win condition is acid golem, which is kind of weird if you think about it. Using your opponent's monster as your win condition. So yeah, I was using a lot of memory apparently. And then I get super rush recklessly. But the thing is, I still have the Draco Sacking EX with it, so I could make it again. But Maestro can still take 3 attacks, and I don't think Crystal Beast can get over 2300 without X-seizing. So basically, wow, there's the Crypt Spire as well, but that'll still take 3 turns. Basically, I was scared of something like Chidori or Black Ship, but it doesn't. Yeah, he could have possibly made an X-seize there if he had another level 4, and that could have gotten me. But I had Grephyro or Grepyro, whatever that says. So I get Darwino back, and now he's level 7, so I can make an X-seize monster. But instead I just decided to change him to attack mode and end my turn. And that's how we beat Acid Golem. Get out of here, Acid Golem.
I'm about to light you, and you just watched my video, so thanks for that. And you can sub if you want, but I'm not going to force you.